that. How about chat? There.
If not over, then through.
Okay.
Here goes nothing.
I'm good. And you guys are in here.
Yep, I'm checking to see if that fucking... if the... crate from the one mission reloaded in or not, and... doesn't look like it, so... Well, that sucks. Yeah, the one chest that I accidentally somehow moved into nothingness.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I just went to go check and it's like, yeah, still not there. So.
Oh, wow. I wonder what happened to it.
Right?
Look,
Like,
I
you
really
couldn't
don't
have
have
just...
time to chat. Thank
You
you
know,
so much
well,
for your
apparently it did
interest,
just
but it's
despawn. Hey, Psycho Boy, how you doing, buddy? What's going on, my dude?
Okay. Let's see.
Oh. Yeah, I don't need to mess with the ox.
Alright, we're gonna go... Okay. This way.
Okay.
Very carefully.
Very, very carefully. Yeah, so... Let's see. Oh, okay, we're going this way now.
Nope, sorry.
No, you're okay.
I saw that you and Karlak failed a perception check, so I was like, where... What did you miss?
I don't know.
It was a key between a cage and a,
Ah, okay.
So... Alright. Okay, so that was just back up a way that we've been before, so we're going to go back down this way real quick.
Yes.
Alright. Oof, oof.
No time for chat just now.
They're heading towards that cave.
Like, survival failed. Okay, I still see the cave entrance though, so... Cave entrance.
Being a little
Up the cragged cliff.
fidgety, but that's okay.
The boss is expecting you.
Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Hi, Angel. Hello.
Hey, Angel.
Not a good time.
Oh, where is he?
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Then leave me to my work.
Do you have anything for
Only
trade?
if you're quick.
Only if you're quick. Oh, okay.
I always have something for trade. Like, let's see. There's a corpse grinder. There's that. Crawler mucus. Oh, wait. Never mind. That's a poison. I can use that for my arrows. Where the hell did I get a random bedroll?
Random pickups, man.
There's that. There's 300 gold. I think that's left over from last week's booty call.
Alright, what do we got?
And everything else is arrows and potions and stuff that I can see. Oh, well, I'll send you the water. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, that's the crawler mucus, yeah. And random candle. Okay, there.
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm currently working my way through selling and buying stuff.
Oh, no worries.
So,
Hey, Chev, what's up, buddy?
Now let me get back to it.
How you doing?
alright.
Yeah, Angel, you missed it. Last week we, hit up the local brothel. And I had me a good old time.
Alright. Pilgrims this way.
But, Chef, I'm doing okay. You know, busy weekend. The youngest nephew graduated
Good to see
yesterday,
you.
so I got to watch that on
Wasn't
stream.
sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of. Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the
Yeah.
Harpers, and you. I hope.
Oh, yeah.
As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until
Oh,
we
no.
deal with our biggest obstacle.
Chev, what did you
The Steel
do?
Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city.
Because let
They
me
act
tell you,
all civilized.
the ankle is
Servants
not the
of
joint you
people,
want to
but
be
they only
rolling.
serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get
Ouch.
worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime.
Here, I
And
was hoping it was like some
fucking
grand story.
Gondians are to blame for all of it.
You know, something along the lines, if you think that was bad, you should see the other guy.
Let's see. Why put the blame on the
They
Gondians?
invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan. to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
Angel, are we doing a movie Friday?
It's like, what was the
Same
plan?
as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A rune powder bomb. First of its kind.
That sounds fun.
50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb
I want
inside
one.
the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
But something that causes a big
Please.
explosion? I mean,
This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barkus.
because you know you
The
can't tease me with a
adults
good time like that without like delivering. We
Barkus
need
has
this bomb.
a point. This sounds like mass murder.
It's liberation.
Yeah,
The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash.
but I
If
still
they
want
had
it.
any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes, spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are.
I'll make contact with the Gondians and maybe they'll see reason.
That's what I've been saying. There
Okay.
may yet be a peaceful solution.
Fine. You want to try flapping your gums in the belly of the beast? Be my guest. But their idea of diplomacy is a steel fist shoved where the sun don't shine. So take the bomb. Just in case I'm right and you're wrong.
I will gladly take that bomb.
As long as you see sense, I don't care when you see it. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks,
Although I'm guessing I won't get an actual chance to use it.
belching smoke into the
I
sky
mean, we'll see.
day and night.
Okay.
Getting inside won't be easy, but when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level.
Wait.
The streets will be clear of Watchers in no time.
Okay, this quest that this guy's giving is totally like Final Fantasy VII reminiscent. Like, go to the middle of the reactor and blow it up.
So I have the bomb.
Okay.
I'm
Probably
go-
better you hold on to it than me.
I'm sending it to Karlak for weight reasons.
Okay.
Much like the gold, because holy shit. But no, the bomb does anywhere from 50 to 120 damage of force.
Ooh. You sure you don't want to trust me with that kind of power?
I mean, it could kill literally everybody in the party if it rolled high enough on damage.
Okay, that's fair. Karlak, you're our dude. Okay, well, either way, Angel, keep me posted.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna teleport to the south span of Worms Crossing.
South span of Worms Crossing. Got it.
Luckily, because we're in Act 3, there are no more fast travel points from the other acts, so it's literally just, as we discover them, we'll be able to...
Yeah.
It'd be
And
so
right
much
now
easier.
we don't have to. Yeah, and right now we don't have to go through like scroll through a whole list.
Or- oh.
Hey, wait a minute, isn't that brothel right around? No, I'm kidding.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth.
Good
so
day,
on.
halfling.
Who did you think I was?
Landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you.
I'm assuming he's a halfling because he's like half my height.
I think so.
Theon, one of Mamselle's girls. Laughs like a star's twinkle. Not seen her for a 10-day. 10 days and 4 bells to be precise. Not that I'm counting.
It's like odd, don't you think?
Missing? I hadn't thought her missing, just not here. Or elsewhere. Oh. I suppose that's like missing, but with extra words. You don't suppose the murderer who's on the loose got hold of her? Oh, goodness, no. It's too horrible to imagine.
Alright. I'm going up the stairs over here.
Ooh. Oh, nope, I cannot access those chests.
No, they could do that.
It will be stealing.
Oh, wow. People just fucking disappeared, so.
Oh.
Uh,
Why is everything disappearing on us all of a sudden?
oh, well, no, that was an actual obvious one. Because of, the. Have a good night, Angel.
Alright, good night, Angel.
It's because of the weapon that Shadowheart has. It basically gives her an aura of, like, yeah.
Very well.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs?
I trust them about as far as I can throw them.
Aye, I'll
Yep.
second that. It's alright, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
Don't give me trouble now.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Alright, I just read the journal. Let's see. Found a journal in the chest. She seems very concerned about her son's demeanor and a tendency to be away from home. But, okay.
What if they be
Nope.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he
Oh.
said. Adventurers get
Oh,
welcomed as
sorry, I
heroes, he said.
clicked.
Poxy Drim.
I went downstairs and I ended up clicking on a person. Okay, we're good.
Okay. Oh, okay, there's the ladder.
Wait, ladder? Y'all went upstairs?
Yeah, I was still upstairs. I never
No,
went
I
down.
mean,
I
no, I didn't mean that. You said there's a ladder, so like we going up further?
yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm back up.
Have to wait. Can't talk right now.
Okay, I hate all of our NPCs. Officially. I sit there and spam click on the ladder and it like still sends both of them up above me. They need to learn you let the fighter go up first. Because if he needs to hit something and take it out.
Aha!
Yo, I went through it.
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters.
Okay.
Father Logan's name is written here too.
Oh, holy shit. That's a lot of people.
Some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Investigation.
Yes.
Barely passed the
You
investigation check.
notice the blood's source.
Nice.
Body.
Hidden under the bed.
The body hidden under the bed. Okay.
It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Oof. Well, we found the person we were searching for. Alright. Back to the place that you'd want to go.
Oh wait, we're going back to the brothel?
Yep. So down the ladder.
Thank God you have all the gold. Shadowheart, you bitch.
Oh, they follow me, so it's more my fault going down things.
Safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen.
Alright. Out the front door.
You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch.
Hold on, I was zoomed in too far and
That'll be good.
I was stuck. Okay.
Which means we're getting a real
Back into the brothel.
Brothel.
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting.
I found her. Her dead.
Good God, the poor thing. Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. They'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
I volunteer.
No, you're concerned about money.
Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it.
I'm sure you can spare a little something for me.
I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them
Oh, God.
they will gift from the mamselle, and let
Your
them
turn if
show
you want.
why. Anything else on your mind, sweetie?
Hey, I'm not gonna be greedy.
Alright, that quest is complete. Alright. There's the...
Another case closed, another bottle open.
Oh yeah, the
A
little flying
shot
elephant.
of Valeria! Hang on a sec. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Afraid so, I found new evidence.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Alright. Father Lorgan's murder is one plot. Baal's plot.
Baal plot. You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
Tell about the murder target list you found.
Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this.
Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Talk about a shitty ass detective.
Right?
Alright. Okay. We gotta meet somebody here. I know where to go.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Yeah, it's like, did you keep me up my tadpole with a click of your fingers?
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
It's like, did you really tell me why you brought me here?
I brought you here because I'm true to my word. And I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and
I
your
don't think you really
lovely
can.
friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
The Astral Prism?
In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prism that you need. Not the Illithid. The Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Go on.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Sounds too good to be true.
Good and truth rarely go hand in hand, but in this case, they are happy bedfellows, and we can be too. I swear to you, I have the solution to your problem.
It's convenient that you have exactly what I
Isn't
need.
it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
There it is. Of course.
And what are you hoping to get out of this?
You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
I'm tempted, but tell me why you're so eager to get a hold of the
I
crown.
have craved it ever since the Archwizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's
Second
folly,
I've been pretty good.
bards and scholars call it. I call
You know,
it
I'm
hope.
getting ready
The
to
hope
go
of
back to
creating a
school,
better
looking
world.
for some work.
And the perils of
Yeah, keep 'em busy.
unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils.
How about
and
you?
that I could
You have
use
school yet?
that
Start your
crown
summer?
to unite the nine under one. Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
The idea of you ruling all 9 hells doesn't fill me with joy.
The hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons.
Oh, today? Nice.
With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency.
I'm going for medical coding.
My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them.
And why haven't you got a hold of the crown already?
It was stolen from right under my nose all those centuries ago.
Yeah, it'll be...
The archdevil Mephistopheles
It'll be cool.
snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert.
So we're...
He made a miracle into a museum piece. I
You got anything
raged,
planned for the summer?
but only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
It's really annoying that some mortals managed to steal it when you couldn't.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side.
Exactly.
And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there?
No.
Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
I'd rather destroy the crown than risk it falling into the wrong hands again.
Short-sighted.
Yeah.
Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
And if we destroy it, it will leave this world. So, yeah, we're keeping it.
No deal.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So, don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Ah! Okay.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
Raphael.
Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
He wants the crown that's on the brain.
Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him?
It's like, does it matter? I said no.
I am glad you had the sense to turn him down. But it certainly does matter. Anything that threatens our alliance threatens our chances of defeating the Elder Brain. So I ask you again, what were the terms of the deal he offered you? An horrendous deal. Imagine the crown of sufficient power to dominate an Elder Brain atop a devil's head. You would be trading one apocalyptic event for another.
Yep.
Thank you for telling me. And for rejecting him. And now, we must be doubly on our guard. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side.
Jedi.
Without
Jedi's on
my
my side.
protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Okay. back in. Down. And around. To talk to Kithrak Voss.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
No, I'll find another way to liberate Orphus.
I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son. And yet it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand.
Orpheus sensed the tadpole before and his guard attacked. Won't he attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Any idea where the hammer
Devil
is?
of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices. He must keep the Orphic hammer there. Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the hells. You must find it.
You are wasting your time and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
Okay.
Alright. Now, out. Up here. In here.
Welcome to Danthilon's dance.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service?
Oh, well, first we're gonna trade. Alright, let's see what we got.
All I did was poke the bear. Literally.
I don't, what?
Dude gave me a dirty look because I poked the bear's statue.
Ah.
Something about not adopting the what's mine is yours mentality. I'm like, I'm not trying to steal the damn thing.
Alright. Got anything for me to sell?
No, I haven't picked up anything since.
Okay. I'm working my way. the stuff that I have in Karlach's inventory then.
The bomb. I'm kidding. Don't sell the bomb.
He doesn't have enough money to buy the bomb.
Short father, bless.
There we go. Then we'll talk to him again.
Greetings, sir. How may I be of service?
Jahar sent me.
Harpers. I am afraid I serve a grubbier class of clientele than that. More chancers than champions, if you take my meaning. Present company excluded, I'm sure. No, I don't know any, Jahira, was it?
Certainly knows who you are.
I knew it. I knew she wasn't dead. Fine, yes. You have the right place. But where's the leaf flicker herself?
Ask her, but she trusts me with this.
She wouldn't have revealed this place otherwise, which makes you one of the rare breed she does trust. Here's the key. The others are below, and bearing bad news by the looks of it.
Thanks.
Thank you. Right, Sobby. You're on the door till our friends are done. God forbid we do any business today.
Maybe later.
Alright. Ladder.
God damn it.
I'm not Jahira.
Fucking Shadowheart.
You are very observant.
I was hoping to greet the High Harper beneath Salona's tears.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketherick out in the Shadowlands, no?
Insight failed checked. And you are.
Do you know? I took her face, but she died before I could get her name. I wonder what Orim plans to do with your face.
Well.
God damn it. I had to leave the conversation to go back down the ladder because when Shadowheart wouldn't move from under the ladder, it forced me back up.
Ah.
So no offense, but I'm going to shoot your girlfriend.
In position.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Alright. Let's see.
Yeah, so that happened.
Oh, that's my turn.
think. Yep.
Alright, let's go with...
Yeah, we'll move here. I wonder. Oh, no need to go up there now. Oh, that person's right there.
Orin's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side? Thank you.
Like, don't thank me yet. How do I know you're not a doppelganger?
Because I'm not. I swear. You're the one High Harper Jaheira sent.
Send me, we're allies,
Right.
equals.
Equal to the High Harper. You can give her my report then. The others. They're all dead. Or scattered. Jaheira sent word of the victory over Ketheric. Set us hunting after the cultists in the city. But they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet. Until we started to ask about the Rashomar.
Rashomar, a native of Rashomon, the far eastern land known for its wild inhabitants and the witches who rule them.
Who is the Rashomar?
The High Harper didn't tell you. Perhaps it's not my place. Just tell her this. I can't continue the hunt. Whatever the cult has done with the Rashomar, they do not want him found.
Alright.
Okay. Yep, arrows of fire.
Alright.
Light on my feet.
Just so you know, I'm heading back up the ladder. I'm trying to get everybody away from the ladder so that way you don't have the up-down glitch.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's just, this is, you know, if she would have given me a place to actually click, I would have been fine.
What? Went on down there.
Our Harpers turned out to be shapeshifter assassins.
Of course they bloody did. Clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidying to do before the steel watch squeals by.
That's it, no more questions asked.
I've had enough dealings with Harpers to know I don't want the answers. Go on now.
Alright. Okay. Back out to the street. And then... let's see. Devil... High Harper. Okay. So we're gonna go going to camp, but not actually resting. Since we gotta talk to Jahira.
Okay.
About the situation. Oh, and it looks like other people have speech bubbles too, so.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good.
She wants us paranoid, likely to make a mistake.
Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
Tell her what happened to the Harper safe house.
Knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves.
Isolated, exactly what she wanted.
I was so busy telling you not to take her bait that I scarcely felt the hook in my own mouth. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
The greatest fucking person in the entirety of Faerun.
The time of troubles.
Yes.
Who saved the city more than once.
Only shadowed by his companion Boo.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
Yeah, what happened?
Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
You made the right choice. Don't
The world
second guess
takes
yourself.
much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
Alright, then let's find him.
As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked? Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Alright. saw a speech bubble pop up over here. Ah, Will.
I'd like some time to talk. Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
Baldur's Gate was a safe refuge when I left it. It must be Gortash.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Alright, and... Okay. That's everybody that needs to be talked to, so leave camp.
Okay.
Journal. Alright.
Okay, we're good.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Bar deception. Let me in. I meant to be in the coronation orchestra. It's my big break.
Yes.
Friend.
I want to see how this pans out. Oh shit.
Holy fuck.
Right? Oh god, I didn't.
Not 20! We succeed.
Workshire minstrels, I swear to hell. Whatever. I'm not getting it in the neck because some flautist was missing. You want the last door on the right. Hop to it, Bard. You're late enough as is. Lower the gates. Special permission.
Wormrock Fortress.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
Nope, my city.
Pleasure to meet you. Can we talk face to face?
Of course. My steel watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Alright. Oh, they're burning quick. Alright.
The brain is resisting its orders. Without altering stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Okay.
Alright. Think this way. Alright, we got a waypoint.
Yay.
up the stairs over here, I believe. No. Nope, I guess wrong. This is a dead end.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Passageway on the left. Nope.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying
No,
the
I'm
city.
really not.
Let's see.
Like I said, nope on the passageway. Did not go where I needed it. Or where we needed it. Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I got stuck behind Big Bertha there for a second.
Alright, let's cross to the other side and see if that's the proper place to go.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Working on it. Okay, hey. Ah. Fucking thing.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Would your dad like that woman?
Nope. Alright. The audience hall. And the giant double door.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
We might need Gortash alive to save the city. Let's wait to strike until we've had a chance to question him. Friends, guidance. Hey, calm down, Karlach.
You're asking a lot. But I can wait. For a while, at least. Let's get Baldur's Gate safe. Then rip his throat out.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend.
Motherfucker, I stand taller than you.
I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. A prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
What understanding do you suggest?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
Alright. What are you getting at?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
What do you propose?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Let's see. Let's try an insight check. Let's see if I can get a read on him. Ooh. Let's see if this motherfucker's lying.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Alright. Bard, my word is my bond, Gortash. We shall be allies, and Orin shall be dead.
Then let it be writ by the Black Hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun.
This isn't going to end well. Mark my words.
I understand your concerns, my old friend. But allow me to demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash we're talking to.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
How am I supposed to find her change form?
Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
What was the plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. All out of fear.
Well, as long as we're allies with him, those giant steel watches won't fuck us up. So,
okay, that's fair.
but we will get him eventually.
Okay.
God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
I heard enough. I'm free to go.
Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke.
Oh, nice. I didn't even have to ban it. It said account suspended or deactivated.
Fine.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect.
I banned it anyway.
Dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard.
Even though the account was new.
I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash.
Just nod.
The council appoints you Archduke
because we're playing a part
Baldur's Gate.
at this point.
Yep.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Alright, time to talk to Angry Lady.
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose. The Archduke of Baldur's Gate. What a sham. You don't really intend to be his ally, do you?
I thought it best to avoid making enemies just yet.
Gortash is your enemy, either way. This pact may delay the inevitable betrayal, but not by much.
Maybe, but he had a pact with Ketheric and Orn that doesn't seem to have broken.
Don't let him suck you in. Oh, he paints a pretty picture, then rips it to shreds right in front of your nose. I'll play along for now, but I'm not letting him slip out of reach. He's going to pay for what he did to me, one way or another.
Okay. I'll let Karlach take him down. I don't care.
Alright.
I kind of want to see that.
Yep. Back down the passageway. Alright, we'll talk to Mizora.
What did I tell you? A momentous case. I'm sure you agree. And to think, the drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated.
Alright, where has he been
To
taken?
his death, the way I hear it. Such a shame. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
Alright, come on.
I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life depends on it.
No, you can't have them.
Alright, we're gonna go this way now.
The gods truly this petty.
Will ought to know what happened with Mizora. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
Alright, and go to camp so we can talk to Will.
Yes.
Alright, Will.
Tadpole quivers, revealing your discussion with Mizora to Will.
Shit. Father's been taken, and Mizora started to scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
Your father's involved, which means it's worth hearing her out.
Mizora's always worth hearing out. That's what makes her so dangerous. We'll have answers soon enough. Let's talk to Mizora. Until
Yes.
then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Leave. Alright. Okay. Alright. This is where I'm going to call it, just because there's a whole bunch of stuff that's going to happen when, because we got to do end of day, stuff will happen.
Yeah.
I think more stuff will happen. And then we get to enter the lower city, which is another large area, which will have a lot of, we'll have more shopping available, so there's one bonus. But that's like basically after we get past this point, that's where we go complete. We will be completely blind on my knowledge of this game.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah. So I was gonna say it's probably good then. Then I've managed to hold on to all these arrows and scrolls and stuff.
Oh yeah, no. I just as a heads up, I bought a few more arrows and sent them to you.
Okay.
Specifically, monster type slaying arrows.
These arrows of fiend slaying.
Like fiend slaying, dragon slaying. I think there's a beast.
There's elemental slaying, dragon slaying. Yeah. Let's see, darkness, beast slaying. Ooh, arcane interference.
Yeah. So.
Arrow acid. Aberration slaying.
So. Alright.
Very nice.
I have saved.
Okay.
But yeah, no,
Actually, would you be able to save again? Sorry, I was in the middle of putting potions in my hotbar. So I didn't have to relocate them again.
Save it again.
Okay. Sweet. Thank you.
No problem.
And I main menu.
And then, maybe next session we'll also get a level up,
Sweet.
which will put us literally one more level, and then we'll be max level for the game. So, oh, I see a raid target.
Hold on, let me. Yep. So do I. We're raiding Raptor.
Yep. Raiding out to Raptor Nuggy, who is currently playing Schedule 1.
Yes.
I myself will catch everybody tomorrow when I do more Star Ocean Second Story. As we get closer and closer to the end of that game. Not exactly sure on what I plan on how doing everything tomorrow, so
I may or may not get to stream some on Saturday. Or yeah, so we will. We'll see.
All right, babe. Catch you later.
Well, before D&D, obviously.
Yeah.
Because I know we're doing our last RP sesh.
Yep, last RP session, then we switched to hangout sessions until the Off the Rails campaign is done.
Yep, we'll see you guys all soon.
See ya.